We've had to say goodbye to so many people in 2021. I'm Steven Siegel with Legacy.com.
And I'm Linnea Crowther, Legacy's news editor. Join us now as we pay tribute to some of the most beloved public figures whose deaths made headlines in 2021.
NFL star Floyd Little was a halfback for the Denver Broncos for his entire professional career. He was a Pro Football Hall of Famer and a charter member of the Broncos Ring of Fame. He died January 1st of cancer at the age of 78.
Actress Tanya Roberts played Midge Pinciotti, Donna's mom, on That 70s Show. She was also a Bond girl in A View to a Kill and one of Charlie's Angels in the show's final season. She died January 4th of sepsis from a urinary tract infection at the age of 65.
Baseball star Tommy Lasorda had a brief career in the major leagues as a player and a coach before becoming the longtime manager of the LA Dodgers. He was a colorful legend of the sport who took the Dodgers to 2 World Series wins. He died January 7th of cardiac arrest at the age of 93.
Actor Darren Deezer Thompson was best known for his long-running role as Nurse Malik McGrath on ER. He also appeared in movies, including Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion and CB4. He died January 7th of a heart attack at the age of 55.
Actor John Riley was frequently seen on soap operas, long starring as Sean Donnelly on General Hospital. He also appeared on As the World Turns, Dallas, and Passions. He died January 9th of a heart attack at the age of 86.
Entertainer Siegfried Fischbacher was half of the legendary Las Vegas magic duo Siegfried and Roy. They were known for their family-friendly magic act that featured white lions and tigers. He died January 13th of pancreatic cancer at the age of 81.
Singer Jimmy F. Rogers was an early rock and roll star who had a #1 hit in 1957 with Honeycomb. His other hits included Kisses Sweeter Than Wine and It's Over. He died January 18th of kidney disease at the age of 87.
Baseball legend Hank Aaron spent 21 seasons with the Braves and set a home run record that stood for 33 years. He was a Hall of Famer who holds the record for the most All-Star selections with 21. He died January 22nd of natural causes at the age of 86.
Actor Hal Holbrook was renowned for movie roles in All the President's Men and Into the Wild, and he starred on TV in Evening Shade. Famously, he portrayed Mark Twain in his one-man show, Mark Twain Tonight, for more than 60 years. He died January 23rd at the age of 95.
TV personality Larry King was the longtime host of the talk show Larry King Live on CNN. He conducted tens of thousands of interviews with notable people, from presidents to pop stars. He died January 23rd of sepsis at the age of 87.
Actress Cloris Leachman won an Oscar for her supporting performance in The Last Picture Show. Her many movies and TV shows included Young Frankenstein and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. She died January 27th of a stroke at the age of 94.
Actress Cicely Tyson was renowned for her performances in Sounder and The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. She was also memorable in Roots, The Help, and How to Get Away with Murder. She died January 28th at the age of 96.
Musician Sophie was known for her electronic music, including the singles Lemonade and Bip. She was nominated for a Grammy Award for her album, Oil of Every Pearl's On Insides. She died January 30th of an accidental fall at the age of 34.
Actor Dustin Diamond became a sitcom favorite when he played Screech on Saved by the Bell and its spin-offs. He was also a reality TV star on Celebrity Fit Club and Celebrity Big Brother. He died February 1st of small cell lung carcinoma at the age of 44.
Astronaut Millie Hughes Fulford was the first woman to travel to space as a payload specialist, the scientists who work on NASA missions. She conducted experiments on board Space Shuttle Columbia in 1991. She died February 2nd of lymphoma at the age of 75.
Actor Christopher Plummer starred in The Sound of Music as Captain Georg von Trapp. He won an Oscar for Beginners, and his other films include A Beautiful Mind and Knives Out. He died February 5th after a fall at the age of 91.
Boxer Leon Spinks was best known for winning the heavyweight championship when he beat Muhammad Ali in 1978. He was an Olympic gold medalist as well as a professional wrestler. He died February 5th of cancer at the age of 67.
Singer Mary Wilson was one of the legendary Supremes, whose timeless hits included Where Did Our Love Go and Baby Love. She also had a solo career and wrote the best-selling memoir Dream Girl, My Life as a Supreme. She died February 8th of heart disease at the age of 76.
Keyboardist Chick Corea was a pioneer of jazz fusion music, beginning when he played with Miles Davis's band in the 1960s. He also worked with jazz greats including Stan Getz and Herbie Hancock. He died February 9th of cancer at the age of 79.
Musician Johnny Pacheco helped create and popularize salsa music as the founder of Fania Records. He was also a band leader who helped make the pachanga one of the hottest dance crazes of the 1960s. He died February 15th of pneumonia at the age of 85.
Fashion designer Jessica McClintock created romantic prom and wedding dresses for her fashion line, Gunny Sacks. Hillary Clinton wore a Jessica McClintock dress at her wedding. McClintock died February 16th of natural causes at the age of 90.
Singer and songwriter Carmen was known for his contemporary Christian music. He had hits such as The Champion and Radically Saved. He died February 16th of complications of surgery at the age of 65.
Radio personality Rush Limbaugh was a leading voice of conservative Americans as the longtime host of The Rush Limbaugh Show. For years, he was the top-rated talk radio host in the United States. He died February 17th of lung cancer at the age of 70.
Rapper and songwriter Prince Markie Dee was a member of the pioneering rap group The Fat Boys. Their hits included Wipeout, and they starred in the movie Disorderlies. He died February 18th of congestive heart failure at the age of 52.
Golfer Bill Wright was the first black player to win a USGA event in 1959. He won an amateur championship at a time when professional golf was still segregated. He died February 19th at the age of 84.
Singer and songwriter Bunny Wailer was a founding member of the Wailers along with Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. He was a pioneer of reggae music who won 3 Grammy Awards for his later solo work. He died March 2nd of complications of a stroke at the age of 73. Journalist
Roger Mudd was an anchor for CBS News and NBC News. He hosted Meet the Press and did memorable interviews with notable people. He died March 9th of complications of kidney failure at the age of 93.
Evangelist Luis Palau was known as the Billy Graham of Latin America as he ministered to the Spanish-speaking audience. He hosted popular festivals, bringing together ministry and music. He died March 11th of lung cancer at the age of 86.
Boxer Marvelous Marvin Hagler was the longtime middleweight champion in the 1980s. He is often ranked among the all-time greatest middleweights. He died March 13th of natural causes at the age of 66.
Actor Yaphet Kotto starred in Homicide: Life on the Street as Lieutenant Al Giardello. He was also known for such movies as Alien, Midnight Run, and Live and Let Die. He died March 15th at the age of 81.
Racing driver Sabine Schmitz was the first and only woman to win the famed 24 Hours Nürburgring race. She was also a star of the BBC automotive show Top Gear. She died March 16th of cancer at the age of 51.
Basketball player Elgin Baylor was an 11-time NBA All-Star during his 14 seasons with the Minneapolis and Los Angeles Lakers. He was a Basketball Hall of Famer, and his number 22 was retired by the Lakers. He died March 22nd of natural causes at the age of 86.
Actor George Segal starred in TV shows including Just Shoot Me and The Goldbergs. He was also known for movies such as Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and Look Who's Talking. He died March 23rd of complications of bypass surgery at the age of 87.
Actress Jessica Walter was best known for playing Lucille Bluth on Arrested Development. She also had memorable roles on TV in Archer and in movies including Play Misty for Me. She died March 24th at the age of 80.
Author Beverly Cleary was beloved by generations of children for her book series about Ramona Quimby and Henry Huggins. She won a National Book Award and a Newbery Medal for her popular children's books. She died March 25th at the age of 104.
Author Larry McMurtry won a Pulitzer Prize for his novel Lonesome Dove. It was one of several of his books that were adapted for the screen, including Terms of Endearment and The Last Picture Show. He died March 25th of congestive heart failure at the age of 84.
Actress Gloria Henry was best known for her starring role on TV's Dennis the Menace, playing Dennis's mother. She also appeared on TV shows including Dallas and Parks and Recreation. She died April 3rd at the age of 98.
Actor John Paragon played Jambi the Genie on Pee-wee's Playhouse, known for his catchphrase, Mekaleka Hai, Mekahai Ni Ho. He was also a member of the famed improv group, The Groundlings. He died April 3rd of heart disease at the age of 66.
Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, was the longtime husband of Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. He was the oldest male royal in British history. He died April 9th of natural causes at the age of 99.
Rapper DMX recorded some of the most popular songs of the 1990s and 2000s, including his hit single, Party Up, Up in Here. He was the first musician to debut an album at #1 on the Billboard charts 5 times in a row. He died April 9th of cardiac arrest at the age of 50.
Actress Helen McCrory starred in the BBC TV series Peaky Blinders. She also portrayed Narcissa Malfoy in the Harry Potter film series. She died April 16th of cancer at the age of 52.
Politician Walter Mondale was the Vice President of the United States under President Jimmy Carter. He was also a U.S. Senator from Minnesota and a U.S. Ambassador to Japan. He died April 19th of natural causes at the age of 93.
Rapper Shock G led the hip-hop group Digital Underground, who had a hit in 1990 with The Humpty Dance. He was also a producer who helped launch Tupac Shakur's career. He died April 22nd of an accidental drug overdose at the age of 57.
Astronaut Michael Collins was the lunar module pilot on the Apollo 11 mission that landed the first humans on the moon. He was one of the first people ever to perform a spacewalk. He died April 28th of cancer at the age of 90.
Actor Johnny Crawford became a star when he was just 12 years old, playing Mark McCain on The Rifleman. He was one of the original Mouseketeers and had a singing career with hits including Cindy's Birthday. He died April 29th of Alzheimer's disease at the age of 75.
Actress Olympia Dukakis won an Oscar for her performance in Moonstruck. She is also remembered for her roles in Steel Magnolias, Look Who's Talking, and Tales of the City. She died May 1st at the age of 89.
Racing driver Bobby Unser was known for his victories at the Indianapolis 500 and the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. He died May 2nd of natural causes at the age of 87. His son, Bobby Unser Jr., also a racing driver, died less than 2 months later, on June 13th, of complications of surgery at the age of 65.
Singer and songwriter Lloyd Price was an R&B pioneer whose most memorable songs included Personality and Lawdy Miss Clawdy. Price was one of the musicians who laid the groundwork for rock and roll. He died May 3rd of complications of diabetes at the age of 88.
Singer Pervis Staples was one of the co-founders of the great gospel group the Staple Singers, along with his father and sisters. He sang lead vocals on their classic version of A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. He died May 6th at the age of 85.
Actress Tawny Kitaen starred in several classic heavy metal music videos of the MTV era, including Whitesnake's Here I Go Again. She was also in the movies Bachelor Party and Witchboard. She died May 7th of heart disease at the age of 59.
Actor Norman Lloyd starred as Dr. Daniel Auslander on Saint Elsewhere. His long career also included such movies as Spellbound, Dead Poets Society, and Trainwreck. He died May 11th of natural causes at the age of 106.
Actor Charles Grodin's deadpan delivery was a highlight of movies like Midnight Run and Beethoven. He won an American Comedy Award for his supporting performance in Dave. He died May 18th of bone marrow cancer at the age of 86.
Actor and comedian Paul Mooney was widely known for his appearances on Chappelle's Show and in the movie Bamboozled. He was also a comedy writer for Richard Pryor and for the TV show In Living Color. He died May 19th of a heart attack at the age of 79.
Author Eric Carle wrote and illustrated classic children's books. He delighted children with his colorful collages in books including The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Brown Bear, What Do You See? He died May 23rd of kidney failure at the age of 91. Actor
Gavin MacLeod starred as Captain Steubing on the 70s TV classic The Love Boat. He was also known for roles on The Mary Tyler Moore Show and McHale's Navy. He died May 29th at the age of 90. Singer B.J. Thomas was best known for his hit song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
His other popular songs include Hooked on a Feeling and Hey, Won't You Play Another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song. He died May 29th of lung cancer at the age of 78.
Actress Arlene Golonka played Millie on The Andy Griffith Show and Mayberry RFD. She was also on such TV shows as MASH and The King of Queens. She died May 31st of complications of Alzheimer's disease at the age of 85.
Rapper Lil Loaded was best known for his 2019 song Block Baby, which achieved viral fame on YouTube. He had another internet hit with Gang Unit. He died May 31st at the age of 20.
Attorney F. Lee Bailey represented high-profile defendants, including Patty Hearst and Sam Shepard. And he was part of the so-called Dream Team of lawyers in the infamous O.J. Simpson trial. He died June 3rd at the age of 87.
Actor Clarence Williams III starred as Link Hayes in the TV show The Mod Squad. He was also in movies including Purple Rain and Tales from the Hood. He died June 4th of colon cancer at the age of 81.
Actress Karla Burns was the first black actor to win the prestigious Laurence Olivier Award for her performance on stage in Showboat. She also starred in the one-woman show Hi Hat Hattie about actress Hattie McDaniel. She died June 4th after a series of strokes at the age of 66.
Actor Ray McDonald played Dr. Joe Martin on All My Children for 40 years. He won a Daytime Emmy Award for Lifetime Achievement. He died June 10th of natural causes at the age of 93.
Actor John Gabriel starred as Dr. Seneca Bolak on Ryan's Hope for more than 10 years. He also had notable roles on Kate and Allie and Days of Our Lives. He died June 11th of complications of Alzheimer's disease at the age of 90.
Actor Ned Beatty was a familiar Hollywood face in countless movies, including Deliverance, Superman, and Toy Story 3. He was nominated for an Oscar for his performance in Network. He died June 13th of natural causes at the age of 83.
Actor Frank Bonner became a sitcom star when he played sales manager Herb Tarlack on WKRP in Cincinnati. He was also in shows like Saved by the Bell, The New Class, and Just the 10 of Us. He died June 16th of complications of Lewy body dementia at the age of 79.
Rapper Gift of Gab was one half of the hip-hop duo Blackalicious, whose songs include Make You Feel That Way. He is remembered for his rapid, intricate lyrical style. He died June 18th of natural causes at the age of 50. Actress
Joanne Linville was best known for playing a Romulan commander in the original Star Trek TV series. She also made memorable appearances on shows including The Twilight Zone and Columbo. She died June 20th at the age of 93.
Racing driver Jack Ingram was NASCAR's Iron Man, who won championships in the 1980s. He was a member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He died June 25th at the age of 84.
Politician Donald Rumsfeld was the U.S. Secretary of Defense under Presidents Gerald Ford and George W. Bush. He oversaw the Iraq and Afghanistan War in the early 2000s. He died June 29th of multiple myeloma at the age of 88.
Actor Stuart Damon played Dr. Alan Quartermain on General Hospital for more than 30 years. He was also known for playing the prince in the 1965 version of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. He died June 29th of kidney failure at the age of 84.
Filmmaker Richard Donner directed blockbuster movies such as Superman, The Goonies, and the Lethal Weapon series. His other movies included The Omen and Scrooged. He died July 5th of heart failure at the age of 91.
Actress and singer Rafaela Carrà starred opposite Frank Sinatra in Von Ryan's Express. She was also a pop star and a TV host in Italy. She died July 5th after an illness at the age of 78.
Actor William Smith starred on TV in Laredo, Rich Man Poor Man, and Hawaii Five-0. His movies included Any Which Way You Can and Conan the Barbarian. He died July 5th at the age of 88.
Actress Suzanne Douglas starred as Jerry Peterson on the sitcom The Parenthood. She was also known for roles in How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Whitney, and When They See Us. She died July 6th of pancreatic cancer at the age of 64.
Actor Charlie Robinson was one of the stars of the sitcom Night Court, playing Mac the court clerk. He also appeared in sitcoms including Heart of Dixie and Home Improvement. He died July 11th of cardiac arrest at the age of 75.
Pro wrestler Paul Orndorff was better known as Mr. Wonderful as he wrestled for WWE and WCW. He was a WWE Hall of Famer whose feuds with Hulk Hogan were a highlight of 80s wrestling. He died July 12th of dementia at the age of 71.
Rapper Biz Markie's song Just a Friend was one of the big hits of the 1980s. He was also an actor, appearing in Men in Black 2, and he had a regular beatboxing segment on the kids' show Yo Gabba Gabba. He died July 16th at the age of 57.
Musician Robbie Steinhardt played violin and sang co-lead vocals in the classic rock band Kansas. His work was showcased on songs including Dust in the Wind and Carry On Wayward Son. He died July 17th of complications of acute pancreatitis at the age of 71.
Comedian Jackie Mason was a popular stand-up comic of the 1960s, appearing on Ed Sullivan, The Tonight Show, and on Broadway. He voiced Krusty the Clown's father on The Simpsons, and was in the movies History of the World Part 1 and The Jerk. He died July 24th at the age of 93.
Musician Joey Jordison was the drummer and co-founder of the metal band Slipknot. He was called one of the best rock drummers of the past 25 years. He died July 26th in his sleep at the age of 46.
Actor Saginaw Grant was known for roles in such movies as The Lone Ranger and The World's Fastest Indian. He was also on TV in Breaking Bad, American Horror Story, and Community. He died July 27th of natural causes at the age of 85.
Musician Dusty Hill played bass for ZZ Top for more than 50 years on hits including Sharp Dressed Man and Legs. He sang lead vocals on their classic song Tush. He died July 28th in his sleep at the age of 72.
Musician Johnny Ventura was a superstar of merengue music who revitalized the genre with his energetic performances. He was also the mayor of Santo Domingo, the capital of the Dominican Republic. He died July 28th of a heart attack at the age of 81.
Businessman Ron Popeil was the founder of Ronco, the company that marketed his inventions like the inside-the-shell egg scrambler. He was also the company's pitchman and became known for his infomercials. He died July 27th of a brain hemorrhage at the age of 86.
Track and field champion Angela Bailey won a silver medal for the 4x100 meter relay at the 1984 Olympics. She also set a Canadian women's record in the 100-meter dash. She died July 31st of cancer at the age of 59. Actress Jean Hale was known for movies including In Like Flint and the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. She made a memorable guest appearance on Batman as Polly, the Mad Hatter's sidekick. She died August 3rd of natural causes at the age of 82.
Actress Markie Post starred as public defender Christine Sullivan on the TV sitcom Night Court. She was also a star of The Fall Guy and Hearts of Fire. She died August 7th of cancer at the age of 70.
Actress Jane Withers got her start as a child star in movies including Bright Eyes, Ginger, and The Holy Terror. Later in life, she was well known for playing Josephine the Plumber in commercials for Comet Cleanser. She died August 7th at the age of 95.
Football coach Bobby Bowden was the longtime head coach of the Florida State University Seminoles. He built a powerful team and became the second winningest college coach of all time. He died August 8th after fighting pancreatic cancer at the age of 91.
Hockey player Tony Esposito was a Hall of Fame goalie for the Chicago Blackhawks. He was a team favorite whom fans affectionately called Tony O. He died August 10th of pancreatic cancer at the age of 78.
Singer and songwriter Nanci Griffith wrote and performed folk and country songs, including Love at the Five and Dime and Outbound Plane. She won a Grammy Award for her album Other Voices, Other Rooms. She died August 13th at the age of 68.
Actor Sonny Chiba was best known in the United States for his roles in the Kill Bill series and The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. He was a popular martial arts actor in Japan, and he founded the Japan Action Club to train up-and-coming stuntmen and martial artists. He died August 19th of COVID-19 at the age of 82.
Singer and songwriter Tom T. Hall was country music's storyteller, known for compositions including Harper Valley PTA, a hit for Jeannie C. Riley. He had his own hit with the song I Love. He died August 20th at the age of 85.
Musician Don Everly was one half of the influential early rock and roll duo, the Everly Brothers. They harmonized beautifully on classic songs, including Wake Up Little Susie, All I Have to Do Is Dream, and Bye Bye Love. He died August 21st at the age of 84.
Humorist Jeanne Robertson was beloved for her family-friendly laughs featured on YouTube and SiriusXM. Fans enjoyed her stories about her husband, whom she called Left Brain. She died August 21st at the age of 77.
Actor Michael Nader starred as Dex Dexter on Dynasty and Dimitri Merrick on All My Children. He also had TV roles on As the World Turns and Gidget. He died August 23rd of cancer at the age of 76.
Musician Charlie Watts was the longtime drummer for the rock music superstars the Rolling Stones. Known for his rock-solid rhythms, he is considered one of the greatest drummers of all time. He died August 24th at the age of 80.
Actor Ed Asner won 5 Emmy Awards for portraying Lou Grant on The Mary Tyler Moore Show and its spin-off, Lou Grant. He played Santa Claus in Elf and voiced Carl Fredricksen in the animated classic Up. He died August 29th at the age of 91.
Singer Lee Scratch Perry was a reggae music star who led the band The Upsetters. He was also a producer who pioneered dub music with his innovative remixes. He died August 29th at the age of 85.
Singer Lee Williams led the award-winning gospel group Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs. Their biggest hits included the classic I've Learned to Lean. He died August 30th at the age of 75.
Pro wrestler Daphne Unger was known as the Scream Queen for her goth look and her piercing battle cry. She wrestled for WCW and Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. She died September 1st at the age of 46.
TV personality Willard Scott was the longtime weatherman for The Today Show, known for his birthday greetings to people who reached the age of 100. He was also the first performer to portray McDonald's spokesclown Ronald McDonald. He died September 4th of natural causes at the age of 87.
Actor Michael K. Williams was best known for his role as Omar Little on the TV crime drama The Wire. He also played memorable characters on Boardwalk Empire, Community, and Lovecraft Country. He died September 6th of an accidental overdose at the age of 54.
Actor Anthony A.J. Johnson had a small but highly quotable role as Easel in the movie Friday. He was also featured in such movies as House Party, I Got the Hookup, and How to Be a Player. He died September 6th at the age of 55.
Actor and comedian Norm Macdonald starred on Saturday Night Live, anchoring Weekend Update and doing impressions of celebrities like Burt Reynolds and Bob Dole. His deadpan delivery was featured in the movie Dirty Work and on TV in Norm and The Middle. He died September 14th of acute leukemia at the age of 61.
Actress Jane Powell starred in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers and other musicals of Hollywood's golden age. She was also a Broadway actress, and she had a notable role on TV's Growing Pains. She died September 16th of natural causes at the age of 92.
Singer Sarah Dash was a founding member of LaBelle, known for the smash disco hit Lady Marmalade. She also had solo hits including Sinnerman, and she toured and recorded with the Rolling Stones. She died September 20th at the age of 76.
Filmmaker Melvin Van Peebles was renowned for his influential 1971 classic, Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song. He was also a novelist, a playwright, an actor, a musician, and a composer, as well as the father of actor Mario Van Peebles. He died September 21st at the age of 89.
Actor Al Harrington played Detective Ben Kokua on Hawaii Five-0. He was also a popular entertainer and dancer in Waikiki. He died September 21st after a stroke at the age of 85.
Actor Tommy Kirk was a teen star in classic live-action Disney films, including Old Yeller and The Shaggy Dog. He also appeared in 1960s beach party films such as Pajama Party. He died September 28th at the age of 79.
Actor Granville Adams starred on the prison drama Oz, playing inmate Zahir Arif. He also had a notable role on Homicide: Life on the Street. He died October 10th of cancer at the age of 58.
Actress Betty Lynn co-starred on The Andy Griffith Show, playing Thelma Lou, Barney Fife's girlfriend. She is also remembered for roles in movies such as June Bride and Cheaper by the Dozen. She died October 16th after a brief illness at the age of 95.
General Colin Powell was the first Black U.S. Secretary of State serving under President George W. Bush. He was a 4-star general and the commander of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He died October 18th of complications of COVID-19 at the age of 84.
Author Jerry Pinkney wrote and illustrated award-winning children's books, including The Lion and the Mouse. He also illustrated the first series of Black Heritage U.S. postage stamps. He died October 20th of a heart attack at the age of 81.
Actor Peter Scolari starred on the TV sitcom Bosom Buddies alongside Tom Hanks, playing Henry and his alter ego Hildy. He was also a star of Newhart, playing yuppie TV producer Michael Harris. He died October 22nd of cancer at the age of 66.
Singer Jay Black led the 1960s rock and roll group Jay and the Americans. His powerful operatic voice was showcased on such hits as Come a Little Bit Closer and Cara Mia. He died October 22nd of pneumonia at the age of 82.
Comedian Mort Sahl revolutionized stand-up comedy with his conversational style. He inspired a generation of comics as he riffed on politics and current events. He died October 26th at the age of 94.
Musician Rose Lee Mathis was called Mrs. Country Music, singing and playing guitar with her husband, Joe Mathis. Their hits included Dim Lights, Thick Smoke, and Loud Loud Music. She died October 26th of kidney failure at the age of 98.
Musician Ronnie Wilson co-founded the Gap Band along with his brothers. He played flugelhorn, trumpet, and other instruments. They were known for hits including the funk classic You Dropped a Bomb on Me. He died November 2nd following a stroke at the age of 73.
Actor Dean Stockwell starred as Admiral Al Calavici in the TV show Quantum Leap. He was also known for movies including Paris, Texas, Blue Velvet, and Married to the Mob. He died November 7th of natural causes at the age of 85.
Actor Jerry Douglas starred as John Abbott on The Young and the Restless for more than 30 years. He also made appearances on Melrose Place and Arrested Development. He died November 9th after a brief illness at the age of 88.
Rapper Young Dolph was known for albums including Bulletproof and King of Memphis. His 2020 album, Rich Slave, debuted at number 4. He died November 17th in a shooting at the age of 36.
Broadway giant Stephen Sondheim created unforgettable musicals such as Into the Woods and Sweeney Todd. The influential composer and lyricist is credited for reinventing the American musical. He was widely honored, winning 8 Tony Awards. He died November 26th of cardiovascular disease at the age of 91.
Actor Eddie Mecca starred on Laverne and Shirley as Carmine Ragusa, Shirley's boyfriend they called the Big Ragu. He had movie roles in A League of Their Own and Dreamgirls. He died November 27th at the age of 69.
Actor David Gulpilil impressed audiences with his performances in movies including Walkabout and Crocodile Dundee. The pioneering Indigenous Australian actor also appeared in Rabbit Proof Fence, Storm Boy, and The Tracker. He died November 29th of lung cancer at the age of approximately 68.
Politician Bob Dole was a longtime United States Senator, representing Kansas for more than 25 years. A World War II hero, he ran for president against Bill Clinton in 1996. He died December 5th of lung cancer at the age of 98.
Racing driver Al Unser was one of just 4 people to win the Indianapolis 500 4 times. He set a record as the oldest driver ever to win at Indy when he was 47. He died December 9th of cancer at the age of 82, just a few months after the deaths of his brother Bobby and his nephew Bobby Jr.
Football player Demaryius Thomas was a wide receiver who played most of his NFL career with the Denver Broncos. He helped the Broncos to victory at Super Bowl 50. He died December 9th of complications from a 2019 car accident at the age of 33.
Musician Michael Nesmith was a member of the 1960s pop music and TV sensation, The Monkees. Later in his career, he was a pioneer of country rock as the founder of the group The First National Band. He died December 10th of natural causes at the age of 78.
Author Anne Rice wrote the best-selling Vampire Chronicles series. Her novel Interview with the Vampire was a major influence on the vampire fiction that followed it. Her work has been adapted into movies and comics as well as an upcoming TV series. She died December 12th of complications from a stroke at the age of 80.
Author and professor Bell Hooks inspired countless readers with her first major book about feminism, Ain't I a Woman? She also wrote poetry and children's books, and she was a renowned scholar and public speaker. She died December 15th of kidney failure at the age of 69.
Author Joan Didion was one of the writers whose colorful nonfiction in the 1960s and 70s was called New Journalism. She won the National Book Award for her memoir, The Year of Magical Thinking, about the grief she felt after her husband's death. She died December 23rd of complications of Parkinson's disease at the age of 87.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu helped end apartheid in South Africa and bring full democratic rights to all its citizens. He won a Nobel Peace Prize for his lifelong work toward equality. He died December 26th of cancer at the age of 90.
NFL legend John Madden coached the Oakland Raiders to 10 winning seasons, including victory in Super Bowl 11. He went on to become one of the NFL's greatest broadcasters and the voice behind the blockbuster Madden NFL video game series. He died December 28th at the age of 85.
Actress Betty White is most fondly remembered as one of the stars of the hit sitcom The Golden Girls, but her TV career spanned 9 decades, beginning in the 1940s. From early days co-hosting the show Hollywood on Television in the 40s and 50s, she went on to co-star in The Mary Tyler Moore Show in the 70s, The Golden Girls in the 80s, and Hot in Cleveland in the 2010s.
For years, she was NBC's host for the Tournament of Roses Parade and Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. In 2010, she became the oldest person ever to host Saturday Night Live, and she donated huge amounts of time and money to groups that help animals. Betty White died Friday, December 31st, at the age of 99.
Thanks for watching Legacy.com's 2021 Year in Review. Subscribe to Legacy's YouTube channel or follow our Facebook page to stay up to date on the latest memorial tributes.
And to pay tribute yourself to someone you care about, visit Legacy.com, where you can now honor a loved one's memory by planting memorial trees in their name. That's at Legacy.com/trees. Thanks for watching.